So in this district, there's still a huge achievement gap of Latino students, and Black students, minority students are still being held back in math classes, and there's some systematic changes across California that make it hard for students to go to college. So they'll be held back in math so many times that they can't reach the level they need to go to college. And that's a systematic problem with our school system, not necessarily with their math ability. It's the systems that are in place that make that opportunity not available. The things that we've done traditionally have been proven not to work. So the model where you pull out the kids for 30 minutes and teach them some language skills, and then they come back and then it doesn't relate to what they're doing in class. It's not rooted in the context of the curriculum. And so now there's a shift to do more push in and connect the language skills to the things that they're actually learning in their general ed classroom. I think that's a better approach.
In California, I'd say it's pretty poor. I think that we spend a lot on our education system already, but the money doesn't seem to get to where it needs to go. I think we're ranked 48th in the nation when it comes to educational attainment. So I think it all. I don't think the solution would be spending more money. I think it has to be with how our state government interacts with teachers, the contracts that are organized, and then like how local education is organized, not like big projects, but local level. I think that language programs in general are kind of being neglected right now in California, and there's something that could be done to make them better. But ultimately, I think the solution would come from local school boards being in charge of these programs and dealing with students on an individual basis, rather than some kind of mandate or program coming from Sacramento or Washington.
I don't believe it's working because there's so many budget cuts that don't allow students to have a fully interdisciplinary education, since art and music are being cut out of the school system for especially elementary and middle school. And then also because due to these budget cuts, a lot of students who need one-on-one attention due to learning disabilities aren't getting that, and they're being put into the same classrooms as students who perform regularly, and so that disrupts the classroom environment. America's education system as a whole wasn't built for teaching non-native English speakers, but I think that California especially is working towards incorporating programs for ELA students. I think it's still a struggle because a lot of parents are opposed to it, and a lot of people don't think that we should be taught a second language. However, in Europe, they do very well by learning multiple languages, so I can see the value in it as well.
Two important themes we have seen throughout these interviews, one being the localized school system, meaning that school districts should control their system and be able to make changes and improvements to their plan in order to help the needs of their specific district. Another being more funding should go into interdisciplinary education, as it promotes more creativity among students being able to participate in different kinds of arts, such as music.